Traveling is that moment in a student's life when the classroom comes alive. Someone said, traveling is the only thing you can buy that makes you richer. That would explain how visiting places around the world could bring rewards more priceless than anything you can purchase in a store. For students, traveling abroad is thrilling, inspiring, a bit wearisome, but most of all, educational. While the classroom teaches the fundamentals of reading, writing, and arithmetic, nothing can compare to being thrown into real-life situations and figuring things out for yourself. You know, like the workings of a New York or Paris subway system. Experts say that the educational benefit for students goes far beyond learning historical facts, architectural styles, and textbook vernacular. Travel is an excellent way for students to develop the vital skills like communication, critical thinking, and problem solving, all so necessary to compete in our global economy. Students benefit from travel because it helps them see far beyond their somewhat limited world of phones and cars and mixing, and helps them see how others in the world live. It helps a student examine their value system and beliefs from a viewpoint of a different culture, thus employing the vital role of critical thinking. Serious learners become aware of aspects of their life that perhaps they have taken for granted or even never examined. No doubt that these improved critical thinking skills can translate into big gains in the everyday classroom. Travel can help students develop acute problem-solving skills that may exceed what the classroom can offer. There are heaps of surprise problems that creep up and throw wrenches in the best planned trips. Exchange rates, modes of transportation, delays, languages, and weather are just a few of the ways students can hone in on their problem-solving skills. When traveling, students are very likely to meet a variety of people from different nationalities, traditions, and beliefs, with all contrasting personalities and backgrounds. Being aware of verbal and nonverbal clues in foreign environments like Shanghai, Cusco, and Puerto Rico will ease the frustration. This encourages students to learn how to communicate effectively, something that is particularly important in any environment. Collaboration is another important skill students discover while traveling about. Working together with travel partners, merchants, and locals to fulfill a basic need is vital to a successful experience. Whether they are uniting on a backpacking trip across Spain or roaming around the back alleys of Paris, collaboration is essential for student growth and learning. When a student travels, they won't always have everything they need at hand or know where to find it. Thinking outside the box is something that travel teaches. This can play into packing for a trip with limited space, finding things to do in London or Venice on a limited budget, getting yourself out of sticky situations or dealing with unforeseen circumstances at your hotel or hostel. Using and stretching whatever limited resources you have or envisioning where you can find them is part of the learning travel offers the student. Student travel means consistently learning things about the world around you, growing from the experiences you encounter, and integrating those experiences into everyday life. When traveling, students often encounter situations that will shock, impact, or move them. These experiences will often develop a level of sensitivity and compassion that's hard to grasp without having experienced firsthand the harsh reality a large portion of the world's population lives in. This empathy is important for developing social responsibility. Travel helps students learn in so many different arenas and opens their mind to a whole new way of education. The best part, of course, is that students aren't stuck in a classroom or doing workbooks to hone these skills in. Instead, they are hiking the Great Wall, laying on the grass under the Eiffel Tower, or exploring the rockwork of Machu Picchu. Traveling provides a unique and often once-in-a-life opportunity to view all the beautiful pictures and stories they've read about in books with a whole new set of eyes. The results are lessons that can change the way they live their life when they return home. In my experience, it brings with it a thirst for new learning experiences and personal growth. New environments are a breeding ground for real-life teaching moments. Nothing builds character or broadens your perspective quite like traveling and experiencing new cultures. You don't have to stifle curiosity and imagination in favor of more practical pursuits. In today's world, you can and should do both.